supply.
Why are the wealthy
That
buying
the
up
elites,
land
the
across
rich,
USA?
billionaires
Well, they're going to tell
will
you.
always have their
Oprah
food and
bought
water source
Hawaii,
covered
1,000
by having
acres.
the land that they have.
Bill
Now that
Gates,
sounds really wild and out there,
Jeff
but there you
Zuckerberg,
have it.
I don't disagree
Jeff
with that, Laura. I mean,
Bezos.
the rich have always bought land, right? Rockefellers, Vanderbilts, Ted Turner to today.
Thank you for watching.
Against
Please subscribe.
inflation, it's always a safe haven for money. God's not making any more land.
Subscribe to
I think the
channel
interesting dynamic for me,
and
especially
support
in
the
the
channel,
last
please.
couple decades, is the fact that they've been
So I can bring you
acquiring a
more
lot
in the future.
farmland. I mean, farmland does perform very well in inflationary periods and holding its value, and they know that. It's just kind of curious to me that Bill Gates has specifically acquired 270,000 acres of farmland. And I think one of the interesting dynamics right now that's taking place in America in regards to farmland is we're seeing more of the uber wealthy pick up more of it. Over 40% of the remaining farmland in America is owned by senior citizens, meaning there's going to be a transfer of this ownership of farmland in the very near future. I'm sure some of it's going to be passed to future generations. But I think the question that kind of ties into what you were talking about earlier is, what happens if the uber wealthy acquire more and more of this farmland? People like Bill Gates, who have a very different vision for the future
So they can
than
charge
you and I
us
do,
more.
who believe in the hoax of man-made global warming, who maybe believe the world is overpopulated. What does it look like for the American consumer? What does it look like for American society as more and more farmland comes into the hands of the uber wealthy, who do not have the same vision for America that we do? I think that's something that we should be asking, and I think it's something our elected officials, representatives, should be asking if they really want to see the American people benefit in this situation.
Well, especially when you're seeing places like the Netherlands, 1/3 of all farmland there basically being seized by the government for concern over, a nitrogen production. And Bill Gates obviously is not a big fan of, I guess, having so much cattle. And folks at National Review think that's part of the equation, reducing the cattle supply for all but the super wealthy because of, again, the bogus concern of climate change. How real is that?
I think we have to take that into consideration. I think it's a very real thing that we should be considering as more and more of these people acquire land, and their vision for the future and their belief system of global warming and all these other things. What does that look like for us? It's not a good future. And I think that's one of the reasons that we should be looking at how much land are they acquiring, and should there be a cap, especially the farmland that they're acquiring and putting into private hands.
Because they're
It's a
monopolizing.
national security issue for the country.
It is.
So later on they can
Food
charge
security issue for the country.
the middle class lots of
Now, the
money.
angle gets results on the gun issue.
God bless.
On
Please
the Hinge
subscribe.